The search for primary school teacher Natalie Dawkins, who had been missing for several days, ended today with a tragic development. The police are reporting that a body they believe to be that of Miss Dawkins was found in Clarendon. Miss Dawkins had been missing since last week. Wayne Walker reports.
Since yesterday, police investigators had been combing sections of Sandy Bay in search of Natalie Dawkins. Deputy Police Commissioner in charge of crime, Fitzbailey, revealed this afternoon that the search ended in tragedy.
Unfortunately, this morning, during an operation in the Sandy Bay area of Clarendon, and based on information received by the police, a decomposed body of a female, which we believe is that of Miss Natalie Dawkins, was discovered. The scene is now being processed, and we hope that during the processing we will get valuable evidential material that will assist us with the investigation.
DCP Bailey says clothing items were also recovered from the scene. He says the body, believed to be that of Miss Dawkins, was found today in an advanced state of decomposition.
It is badly decomposed based on what we saw on the ground in terms of the body parts are all over the area of interest. And we saw like female clothing, the skull is separated from the other part of the body, that sort of thing.
And the DCP in charge of crime says police investigations revealed that a man who was gunned down by the police on Sunday when he attempted to sell Miss Dawkins' motor car, then opened fire on the police, had visited the scene where Miss Dawkins' body was found today.
We are convinced, based on our investigation, that Jeffrey Bedward, who was fatally shot by the police, was at Miss Dawkins' residence within the same period when she went missing, after 11 on the 30th of March 2021. And we are also confident that he was in the area where the skeleton remains were discovered.
DCP Bailey says the police investigation into the murder of Miss Dawkins is proceeding apace.
We have secured significant amount of evidence, both scientific and other types of evidence, in support of our investigation. And some of the things I cannot disclose, as you will understand, the nature of the investigation. We are confident also that we will get to the bottom. The motive for the killing of Miss Dawkins, we are confident that we will get to that.
The police believe Miss Dawkins was abducted from her home by gunmen. Miss Dawkins' handbag was found last week along the Spanish Town leg of Highway 2000. Her motor vehicle was recovered earlier this week by the police. Miss Dawkins taught at the Forepath Primary School in Clarendon. Wayne Walker for Nationwide News.
In the meantime, DCP Bailey says 3 people remain in custody this afternoon in connection with the murder of Miss Dawkins. Among those in custody is a relative of Jeffrey Bedward, who was killed on Sunday when he reportedly confronted the police who intercepted his attempt to sell Miss Dawkins' motor vehicle.
The brother of the deceased, that is Bedward, is in custody, and there are 2 other persons who we believe are persons of interest, and they can assist us with the investigation. You will appreciate the fact that our main objective, we were trying to find Miss Dawkins or her body. So a lot of effort and energy and focus was placed on that. We have recovered the remain, which we believe is her body. We now will get into more of the final points of investigation, details in terms of interviews, etc.
DCP Bailey says the police remain committed to bringing Miss Dawkins' killers to justice. The senior policeman says the discovery today of the body of Miss Dawkins is a crucial development in the probe.
Again, I must commend our investigators. They have been on it from the 30th, round the clock. We want to say thanks to the public for the support that they have also given. And I think, as a law enforcement body, we may not be present and we cannot be present everywhere at the same time. But one thing I will say, that we will pursue our investigation with all the energy and vigor as was manifested in this one. And those who continue to perpetrate crimes, we will get at you.
Fitz Bailey, Deputy Police Commissioner in charge of crime.
And President of the Jamaica Teachers Association, JTA, Jasford Gabriel, says the news is distressing. Several teachers had joined the security forces in the search for Miss Dawkins. A cash reward for information about Miss Dawkins' whereabouts was increased to $1.5 million this week. Mr. Gabriel says there was still hope of finding the missing educator alive.
As you can imagine, this is one of the saddest days across the teaching profession in our 56 years history. You know, we were really hoping that by some miraculous means she would be found alive. We were hoping against hope. And so the reality of what has occurred has really sent some amount of shockwaves across our teaching profession.
He says this latest development confirms that the nation has lost what he calls its moral compass.
For someone who would have given over 20 years of service, sterling service, you know, and to the lives of our young people, you know, it's really depressing to think of the way that she has left us. And again, it confirms that as a nation, we have lost our moral compass. For us to turn on educators in a way like this, it's really distressing. And so we are really crestfallen at this point in time.
Jasford Gabriel, President of the Jamaica Teachers Association, JTA, speaking this afternoon with Nationwide News.